Firefighting in Canada this week is brought to you by VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. This week, the Charlottetown Firefighters Union is hoping the minimum staffing level decision in Sudbury, Ontario will lead to local change. Then, a new study from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research looked into the effects of personal protective equipment on firefighter occupational performance. And we'll take a look at the Canadian Interagency Forest Fire Centre's final National Fire Situation Report for the 2020 season. The Charlottetown Firefighters Union is hoping the minimum staffing level decision in Sudbury, Ontario will lead to local change during upcoming negotiations with the city. In September, an arbitration panel ordered the city of Sudbury to hire more full-time firefighters to serve the Valley East area of the city. The panel, which relied on expertise from an optimization report first proposed in 2017, cited health and safety risks for deploying fewer than 4 firefighters to a structure fires. The Guardian reported that the president of the Charlottetown Professional Firefighters Association, Spencer Waite, said the union has been asking for a minimum of 4 firefighters for several years. He said it's needed to ensure firefighters' safety when attending a scene, and hopes the Sudbury decision positively impacts their upcoming negotiations with the city for a new contract. A recent study from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research looked into the effects of personal protective equipment on firefighter occupational performance. The research was led by Ashley Lesniak, an assistant professor of exercise physiology at Lock Haven University of Pennsylvania. The purpose of the study was to analyze fitness characteristics and physiological outcomes produced by firefighter PPE. Using a case study of 21 male structural firefighters, researchers looked into the effects of load carriage and SCBAs on performance. Participants were assessed by the amount of time they took to complete a simulated fireground test under various conditions. After 2 familiarization trials, they then completed the test with various PPE. Researchers tracked and assessed how the equipment impacted performance. They concluded that training without PPE does not create realistic circumstances and encourage aerobic training as well as strengthening lower body power, abdominal muscle endurance, and upper body strength to minimize the effects of PPE on occupational performance. The Canadian Interagency Forest Fire Centre released its final National Fire Situation Report for the 2020 season last month. The CIFFC releases various reports between the months of April and September that provide an overview of wildfire activity across the country. The last report for the year was released on September 16th. Despite raging wildfires in California, the CIFFC concluded 2020 was one of the slowest wildfire seasons in Canada's recent history. At the time of its release, a total of 237,134 hectares had been burned across the country this year. It also reported a total of 3,684 fires this year, in comparison to the 4,088 fires that occurred in 2019. Thanks again to VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. Stay tuned for our next episode on Friday, October 30th.